Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do the first look on the Dreame D30 Ultra Robot Vacuum Cleaner. Now in this video, we're going to unbox it, put it all together. We're going to connect it to our smartphone, map our home. I'll show you the first mopping and the first vacuuming. I'll also give you my recommended settings. Now I did buy this with my own money. It retails for $539. Right now it's on sale for $500. Now, this is a budget level robot vacuum cleaner. This is not a flagship robot vacuum cleaner. It's missing a lot of features, which I'm going to go over. Now, this is home of the honest review. If you want to find all the robot vacuum cleaners that I highly recommend, like the Mova P10 Pro, check out my website, justadadapproved.com. After I've taken a robot, so the way my process works, I do the first look video where we show you how to unbox it, set it up, and the first cleaning, but then I take it to my home and I live with it for 3 months. After I live with it for 3 months, I give it a scoring system. All of this will be on my website eventually. Then I give it a final score of Just a Dad Gold Standard, Just a Dad Buy It no matter what the price, or Just a Dad Approved Wait for a Deal, or skip it. And the robots that are already on my website, like the Mova P10 Pro, I've already lived with it for 3 months. I absolutely love it. It was my 2025 pick of the year. Now, there are some newer ones coming out in 2026. I'm currently got about 6 robots at my house undergoing living with them for 3 months. I'm getting ready to take the Dreame X60. Now, that's a flagship robot. That's like a $1,300, $1,400 robot. With that being said, I do use links. So if you purchase this robot or anything off of my website, I am an Amazon affiliate. If you click on the link, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Okay, take a look at the baseball or the spec sheet. 25,000 pascals of suction. It does have side reach, 10 millimeter lift. Side brush is basic, no reach. It does come with the TriCut brush, no water tank on board, no video camera. Basic 20 millimeter threshold, which is pretty much nothing. Cold water, cold air for dock, no dirt detect, no solution tank, no tray removal. So just preliminary looking at this is a $500 and less robot. I would typically probably like to see this around $400. But for under $500 for what you're getting, that's not too bad of a price. But I expect this to be a very budget robot. I expect it to go down. I expect it to be around, it should be around the $400, $450 price range. Okay, so stop the boat. I was not expecting this. I just discovered it does not fill the robot up with water. That's disappointing. I'm not sure I'm going to like it. We'll see, but typically I like robots that have internal water tanks that spray water onto the mop pads. You can see they've removed the spray nozzles. So the wetness, which is the standard Dreame mop pad, is going to be set by when it washes the mop pad. This is a super budget robot now that I am not gonna, I can't see me recommending this. I've always liked Dreame's spraying water onto the robots. Now it looks like they have this still, but they do not, and they don't have the solution tank. We have a clean water tank and a dirty water tank, but this is disturbing. I was not expecting that, so we'll see. So the base station has an indicator light. We do have a clean water tank and a dirty water tank. Around back, you're going to plug this 3-prong power cord in. It does have a power switch. Make sure that switch is in the down or the line position. Power cord's 3 feet long. It's 3-prong. You're going to plug it in 120 volts, 60 hertz, 4.1 amps when it's collecting dust. Docking station 17 inches or 44 centimeters, sorry about that. 13.5 or 35 centimeters. Now you do have to lift the door all the way up to get the water tanks out. So the door is exactly 33 inches or 83 centimeters tall. The robot itself, basically 13 3/4 or 35 centimeters. To the top of the LiDAR is about 9.7 centimeters or about almost 4 inches, 3 7/8 of an inch. Okay, the robot does have LiDAR navigation. I do like that. It's got physical power button, home button, and a spot clean button. The front sensor, this is an obstacle avoidance sensor. It's not a camera. Now we got to lift this up. We do have to remove these plastic things. Now the bumper goes in and out. Let's go here. We do have a side sensor because it has a mop pad that it can extend. Now around back, Charging, this is a sensor to help it back up to the dock. Alignment pins, it doesn't use this though. This is where normally it would fill the robot up with water, but that does not have it. This is where it auto empties. Dust bin. You are gonna have to clean this filter every couple weeks. It's reusable. There's where it auto empties out of. This looks pretty standard. There is a Wi-Fi reset button right there and a Wi-Fi light. Okay, let's install the side brush. It doesn't extend, it's just a square. It doesn't lift it up or down. It does have a carpet sensor. It can lift the mop pads up and down 10 millimeters. These are the cliff sensors. This is the free spinning wheel. Now, one of the mop pads, it does extend up against the side. But again, no jets, no nozzles to spray water on top of these to keep them wet. It's going to rely on the base station. These you do have to replace once in a while. They're just held on with Velcro. You can put them in your laundry to freshen them up. It does come with the TriCut brush. Open it up. This brush will cut hairs. Now, it is a single piece, so the hairs may wrap around it, but whenever it's turning, there's little knives in there that'll go back and forth and cut the hairs, so they do get sucked up. The TriCut brush works really good. This has 25,000 pascals of suction. I forgot over here at the base station, this is the dust bag. You're gonna have to replace this every about 2 months. No solution tank, you know, since it can't fill the robot up. There looks like a spot for one. There's no electrical connection, so you can't purchase a solution tank and put it here. It won't work. So they just want you to store extra bags right here. Very simple. You just pull that out, put a new one on. Okay, let's fill the clean water tank up with clean water. I like to use some Shark Vac Mop solution. The dirty water tank, Effordent tablet every time you empty it. That helps prevents the odor. I've got links to the tablets, the Shark Vac Mop solution, this world famous Just a Dad cleaning brush for your dirty water tank, all on my website, justadadapproved.com. I've got the unit plugged in. The light is on white right there. Let's turn the robot on. Hold this button for about 3 seconds. Those lights will start breathing. It's going to play a tune, and we're going to scan this code with our phone. Now you'll need the Dreame app. So we're going to hit scan. Give it access to your camera. Scan that code. Okay, I've never seen this before. You scan it. Device is not launched. What does that mean? Do I have something that I can't even... D. There's the D30 Ultra. Huh, so I couldn't use the code. I've never seen that before. Robot's been turned on, hit next. Okay, so I got to release the Wi-Fi spot. Press and hold the 2 outer buttons till you hear something.
Waiting for the network configuration.
Okay, click this and hit next. Okay, so select your Wi-Fi. Only works on 2.4 gigahertz. Give it your Wi-Fi password, then hit next. Now you have to connect to the device hotspot. Normally this works automatically, but you got to go into the Wi-Fi and actually connect to it. Now go back to the Dreame app. Normally that happens automatically. This was a little unusual. Now the tablet's going to tell it connected to the Wi-Fi being transmitted by the robot. And then the robot's going to go connect to that Wi-Fi. Then your tablet should go back to its normal Wi-Fi automatically. But I had to swipe down, go to the Wi-Fi settings, and actually disconnect from my Wi-Fi and connect to this robot's Wi-Fi. Little tricky. Typically, there's just a little pop-up that says, connect to the robot, and you hit yes. Okay, all 3 check marks, hit next. Now's a good time to dock it. Okay, so we heard start charging, that's good. You can give it any name you want. D30 Ultra is fine for me. Now I gotta go find it. Failed. Okay, so this product must not be turned on in their system. I can't scan the code. I tried adding it manually. It just keeps saying failed. It won't. I even deleted thinking I had too many. because I got a whole bunch, but I deleted a few. And so it will not add the D30. Even though it shows up, it's probably just a glitch. They haven't released it yet. It's probably eventually going to work. This is not going to be a recommend for me. Narwhal can kind of do this because their pads are a little thicker. These are just standard pads that I think need to be wet. And I'm not super impressed with robots that don't wet their mop pads. So this is just going to be a pass for me. You know, it's for sale on Amazon right now. Maybe it was just a glitch and it became for sale, but they've got a coupon. So it seems like this is a launch. Something's going on. I'm not recommending this right now. Maybe in the future. I'm actually going to send this one back. You know, because that's, if you got this and it wasn't working, you shouldn't have to wait for it to be turned on their system to be added. So I'll play around with it for a little bit. I mean, I'm going to send it back. I'm going to turn this video on probably in a week or so. But yeah, this is definitely a pass for me. Again, the Mova P10 Pro, it's just so hard to beat with its features. Upgrade it to the TriCut brush. You've got side brush extend, mop pad extends, dirt detection, fills the robot up with water. I've just had nothing but success with the Mova P10 Pro. And I've got the Gen 2 at my house. It's doing fabulous. There's just better robots. We don't have to mess around with this. Sorry I couldn't give you more of a first look on that, but that's about all we're going to get. This thing kind of came out of nowhere. Dreame, if you're thinking about going ultra budget with removing the water pump and the water tank inside the robot, I would definitely stay away from that. So again, justadadapproved.com. That's going to have all my robots on there that I highly recommend. There's all different price points. There's ones that just vacuum only, but yeah, this one's a pass for me. So again, thanks everybody. If you could, please like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.